So this story that has hit the news wire really has shaken both sports and entertainment. This news coming just a few days after a huge monumental deal was struck by WWE and Netflix. Vince McMahon, WWE, are being sued by an ex-staffer who alleges sexual misconduct and sex trafficking. And we are here to break it down on the Sports Cubicle. I'm your host, Mike Mercado. And of course, we were talking about that huge deal. The Rock now joining the board of TKO, the company that owns the UFC and the WWE. We were talking about the media rights deal that the WWE just signed with Netflix and what that might mean for not only the wrestling world, the WWE universe, but also sports broadcasting and the media rights that are coming up for the NFL and NBA over the next few years. And then this story drops by the Wall Street Journal. If you weren't aware, there was an investigation going on a few months back about Vince McMahon and hush money. We've been talking about this over the last few months, and I wanted to break down this story that was posted on ESPN.com. This is from the ESPN News Services. It's Vince McMahon, WWE sued ex-staffer alleges sexual misconduct. A former WWE employee filed a federal lawsuit Thursday accusing executive Vince McMahon and another former executive of sexual misconduct, including offering her to a star wrestler for sex. And since then, the alleged names are John Laurinaitis and Brock Lesnar. Those are just names alleged in this scenario, but I think it's important to understand who is being named to these things because you might have read reports that Brock Lesnar has now been taken out of creative ideas in the WWE. The article continues. The 67-page lawsuit from Janelle Grant, who worked in the company's legal and talent departments, includes allegations that McMahon, now 78, forced her into a sexual relationship in order for her to get and keep a job and passed around pornographic pictures and videos of her to other men, including other WWE employees. McMahon stepped down as WWE CEO in 2022 amid an investigation into allegations that matched those in the lawsuit, which was filed in the U.S. District Court in Connecticut, where WWE is based. The lawsuit also names WWE and John Laurinaitis, the company's former head of talent relations and general manager, as defendants. Grant's representative said she wished to go public about her allegations. Quote, Ms. Grant hopes that her lawsuit will prevent other women from being victimized, her attorney Ann Callis said in a statement. Quote, the organization is well aware of Mr. McMahon's history of depraved behavior, and it's time that they take responsibility for the misconduct of its leadership, end quote. A spokesperson for McMahon released a statement saying he, quote, will vigorously defend himself. This lawsuit is replete with lies, obscene, made-up instances that never occurred, and a vindictive distortion of the truth, the spokesman said. WWE's parent company, TKO Group, also issued a statement saying it's taking the allegations seriously. Quote, Mr. McMahon does not control TKO, nor does he oversee the day-to-day operations of WWE, TKO Group said. Quote, while this matter predates our TKO executive team's tenure at the company, we take Ms. Grant's horrific allegations very seriously and are addressing this matter internally, end quote. Email and social media messages seeking comments were left by the Associated Press for Laurinaitis. According to the lawsuit, McMahon lived in the same building as Grant and in 2019 offered to get her a job at WWE after her parents died. She alleges that he eventually made it clear that one of the requirements of the job was a physical relationship with him and later with Laurinaitis and others. Over the next few years, McMahon lavished her with gifts including a luxury car, the lawsuit says. It also alleges that McMahon offered one of his star wrestlers, a person not named in the lawsuit, sex with Grant as a perk in 2021. And again, allegedly, that name that's been rumored is Brock Lesnar, and we'll see how that's impacted by this entire story, whether or not these allegations are found to be true, because that is a major star in multiple sports and a huge ripple effect will happen if these rumors are true. We continue with the article. Grant is seeking unspecified monetary damages and to have the court void a $3 million non-disclosure agreement, of which she alleges she received only $1 million. WWE merged in April with the company that runs UFC to create the $21.4 billion sports entertainment company TKO Group Holdings, and McMahon serves as that group's executive chairman of the board. A lot to digest, a lot of news. It couldn't happen at a worse time for the company. It couldn't happen at a time when there was so much momentum for the company. We are here at Royal Rumble weekend. We are here at the road to WrestleMania. They are selling out arenas and stadiums, and this story is now just leaving a stain on the company. And it goes to show what happens when there's not checks checks and balances in some of these major corporations and pro sports leagues. And this situation continues to be very fluid because this has just dropped from Deadline. Vince McMahon in a new statement as he officially resigns from TKO. Quote, I stand by my prior statement that Ms. Grant's lawsuit is replete with lies, obscene, made-up instances that never occurred, and is a vindictive distortion of the truth. I intend to vigorously defend myself against these baseless accusations and look forward to clearing my name. However, out of respect for the WWE Universe, the extraordinary TKO business and its board members and shareholders, partners and constituents, and all of the employees and superstars who helped make WWE into the global leader it is today, I have decided to resign from my executive chairmanship and the TKO board of directors effective immediately. So we'll continue to cover this story as Vince McMahon is now out of his spot at TKO, and we have now seen even sponsorship leave the WWE. So make sure you guys keep it tuned into the Sports Cubicle, as we'll be keeping our eye out on this very troubling story as it develops more and as more details come out.